you just take your shoes off? Oh, wait, no. That's nothing, because my smell is gone. Happiest of Fridays to everyone out there. Welcome to another vlog. And today is an especially special vlog because your girl has COVID. Yes, I thought that I could outrun it. It has been, what, 2 years? And I thought that I could just keep it going, but even I have to succumb to the whims of COVID at some point. So it's been rough. Today is actually day 5 of my symptoms. All week I have been mad struggling to get work done and to try and take care of myself. Luckily Greg has not tested positive yet, which is actually kind of crazy. I have just the classic headache, stuffy nose, chills, fever. Last night was the first night that I was able to get a full night of sleep without waking up to my fever or chills or headache or dry throat or any of that. So good news, but it's been pretty relentless. And I kind of thought by 5 days in, it would have kind of dwindled away, and it's still very much here up in my head, so much so that my smell has actually started to go away. This morning I was testing out some things and smelling some things, and most things I cannot smell right now. So really hoping that that goes away and does not turn into parasmia, because nobody wants that. So today my goal is to just try and get as much work done as possible throughout this whole week. Luckily it hasn't been the most hectic week, so I have been able to take some time to sleep a little bit extra, but I would like to take today and kind of get a little bit more done, which is why the makeup is on, the hair is bunned, and I am taking today seriously, because even though still fully in COVID mode, when you are working for yourself, it's kind of hard to take days off. So I need to pull it together today and do a little bit more work than the past few days. So come along as I get back into normalcy. It is a little after 10 a.m. and dang, I am really feeling it. I really just thought that 5 days into having COVID, it would have kind of went down, at least as far as the congestion goes. Gosh, the length at which I have been just fully congested is outstanding. Honestly, I'm impressed. COVID, you showed up and you did what you needed to do. Don't get lost. So what happened is I had gone to my friend's bachelorette party last weekend, and unfortunately now clearly is not a great time to be going out and socializing as much as I thought that it would be, because in our area at least, COVID is definitely having a little spike moment. Unbeknownst to me, of course, because we didn't find out until the next day that one of the girls had been exposed to COVID. So I really didn't think much of it. I just kind of thought, well, I'm up to date on my boosters and my vaccines and everything, so probably will be fine. Monday came around and I was starting to feel kind of like allergy symptoms, like headache and stuffy nose kind of thing. And I, again, still really didn't think much of it until I woke up on Tuesday and I was like, something's up. Since then, obviously, me and Greg have been trying to separate ourselves, but we're in a 1-bedroom apartment, so it's kind of hard to stay separated. So we're just doing our best. And again, like I mentioned, he is still negative, so that is super good. I would love you to comment down below if you also had COVID. At this point, I feel like with Omicron, everybody has probably gotten it at some point in the past 2 years. So comment down below and let me know, did you also lose your sense of smell? Did it come back? Are you still having problems with it? Do you have long COVID? I'm hoping that I don't have any long COVID symptoms. I don't think that I will, because that was mainly just OG COVID problems. So let me know. But in the meantime, I do need to get some work done today. I had my little meeting and now I need to definitely do a good amount of editing today. I have one video to get out for one of my clients that has a YouTube channel. That's probably the biggest amount of work that I need to do today. Just really trying to capitalize on the fact that I feel okay today, and that probably by 2 or 3 p.m. today, I am not going to be feeling so great. So the max amount that I can do right now is going to be super beneficial. So we'll see. Oh no, it's raining. I hope our little bowl of food stays dry for the little birds. It has been exactly 1 hour and the Dayquil has worn off. Send help. Unfortunately, the only thing that keeps my congestion from going completely over the top is eating. So I think that's just what's gonna have to happen today. More snacks, less headaches. So I'm making Easy Mac. My head is literally throbbing. So here is my beef. I hate the fact that as a freelancer, I have 0 sick days. I have 0 vacation days. I take off work, then I don't get paid. That's how it works. That's the life of a freelancer. And to be honest, for the most part, this really doesn't impact me because I love to work. I don't really take off that many days for like vacation. Like that's not like a huge priority to me, at least not right now. It will be probably in the future. I do have assistants that help me with some of my edits, so that does take some of the strain off of me. And in this case, this would be one of those times where I could lean into that. However, when you get sick, it just comes on so fast. It's not that easy to just say, oh, just give this project to so-and-so, because there's a lot that goes into outsourcing your work. So more than likely that work, it does still fall on me. Now, could I message my clients and say, hey, just letting you all know, I have COVID. I'm gonna be a little bit behind. I may not be able to get you your projects on time. Yes, but as I say those words out loud even now, it just like, it does not compute. It would only compute if I was completely dead as a doornail, could not function, could not sit at a computer without vomiting or something. If I can sit here at my computer in my pajamas and work, then I'm gonna work. And I feel like that is something that has led me to a lot of burnout, but it also has led me to be at the success that I am at right now, because I do love to work. I do strive to work as hard as possible and to do a really good job, no matter what. No matter if I'm tired, no matter if I'm feeling off, no matter if I'm sick. Is that toxic? Possibly. It's definitely not sustainable and I don't really recommend it, but it's also a very rough side of freelancing that sometimes you just kind of have to endure if you want this lifestyle for yourself. So like I mentioned, this is day 5. So all the rest of the days this week, I have been working. If something were to happen where it was like a crazy busy week, it would be something where I would have to be okay with messaging clients and saying, listen, I'm freaking sick. And obviously COVID is very easily understandable amongst the entire world, really. So it would be something where I could have called off and taken a sick day, if you will. So it's just, more than anything, it's just been interesting to kind of evaluate that this whole week and think about the fact that this is not going to be the last day or last week that I've been down for the count and still had to work. So it's always something to keep in mind in the back of my head and in the back of anybody's head out there who is also working as a freelancer. You may not necessarily have backup in the case that you are sick or need to suddenly take a day off. If an emergency happens suddenly, I would just have to message my client and say, hey, sorry, can't get this video today. And while, of course, most clients are completely understanding of that, if you do that too many times, you're looking at possibly losing your client. So it's definitely a fine balance of getting the work done no matter what, and also working towards setting yourself up for success in terms of having your business work for you when you're not there. Obviously, that means a lot of different things for different people. For me personally, that means my end goal is that ultimately I'd like to be more of a boss role of a creative agency, having employees working for me and having all my clients coming in and us working for them under that umbrella of the agency, so that everything is in place in the case that I'm not there to either do the work or to supervise. It's easy for any of my employees or contractors or whatever to come in and do that work just as easily. So that is my end goal, and it's exciting to think about that, but it's a huge step from freelancing and doing everything yourself to suddenly being the supervisor, the manager, the boss, the CEO. It requires a completely different mindset. It requires a very different set of tools and systems and processes that I am definitely learning as I go through this. And right now, I'm basically 80 to 90% still on my own, completely relying on myself to get all these videos done for all my clients. So if anything, COVID has given me a little bit more perspective on the importance of moving towards that goal, maybe a little bit more fast than I have been moving. But I am still grateful that I am not totally down for the count, that I am and was able to get work done. It's just kind of hitting me kind of hard today because, wow, my head hurts so bad. I've already taken ibuprofen, I've taken Dayquil. I don't really want to keep taking it and like be messing up my body because of it. Just trying to drink a ton of water, eat hot foods and snacks to kind of work the congestion out of my head, and just staying positive because it is Friday. So just a couple more hours of this and I should be able to take a real break. So we'll see. Well, friends, my work is finally done. 4:30 on a Friday, and I can finally rest my soul. That's weird. My head hurts so bad. I am so drained from this entire week. So I am absolutely going to probably lay down and hopefully take a nap and drink some tea, and hopefully this will go away. And the next time that I see you guys, I will be completely COVID free. So stay healthy and stay safe, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. See ya. Have a good one.